National Health and Lifestyle
Guide story.
Experience. Hello, everyone. Wow, it's so hot here. Everyone who came here with tired and weary
You're really
bodies.
amazing.
I'm Hansori,
A doctor of psychology
and a behavioral psychology instructor. Your healing guardian. I'd love to hear the sound of applause when I'm tired and weary. The story I'm going to share with you today is top 5 healing methods to watch when you're tired. In particular, the fatigue that is built up throughout the
chronic
summer,
fatigue that comes like an uninvited
as
guest.
we enter the fall season. I will tell you special know-how to scientifically and psychologically blow away this fatigue. Are you ready? First of all, have you ever had this experience? I had a great rest during the summer vacation, but when I returned to my daily routine, I felt even more tired, depressed
No matter
for no
how much I
reason,
slept.
and didn't feel refreshed. They say that fall is the season of paralysis, but why do I have no appetite and just feel sleepy? That's right, this isn't just your story. This is a sign that seasonal fatigue has come to our bodies and
Fall
minds.
is a
particularly difficult time for our
body's
biological clock to adapt to. As the days get shorter and the temperature changes
Scientifically
drastically speaking, when sunlight decreases, the secretion of serotonin, the happiness hormone in the brain, decreases and the secretion of
induces sleep
melatonin increases. So there is a reason why you feel down and depressed. But don't worry, I will tell you the answer today. Now, it's time to recharge your body and mind. Are you looking forward to it? Okay, so the first healing method, it's called sunshine shower. Hey, what kind of healing is a sun shower? You might say. By the way, guys, I talked about serotonin earlier.
Right.
Sunlight is the best medicine to promote the secretion of serotonin. As soon as you wake up in the morning, open the curtains and let in plenty of sunlight. It is recommended to get at least 30 minutes of sunlight. Of course, if you're worried about UV rays, sunlight coming through a window is fine too. Actually, the first thing I do when I wake up in
Is
the
to
morning
sit by
the window and drink a
while
cup of
basking
warm
in the
tea.
sunlight.
Strangely enough, I feel my body getting lighter and my mind getting more relaxed. It's like a feeling of a switch being turned on in a
It's a
sleeping
very
body.
scientific
An effective way to go beyond simply changing your mood and to regularly adjust your body's biological rhythm and relieve depression. This method has been proven to be effective, enough to be used as a treatment for seasonal affective disorder. So it would be even more important in times of the year when sunlight is reduced, such as fall. Sunlight
right?
gives our brain the energy it needs. If you think about it, there is no greater healer than nature. The second healing method is changing your thinking habits. Do you often think, oh, I'm so tired? Why am I so tired? I don't want to do anything?
Yes.
I do too. But did you know that these negative thoughts actually amplify our fatigue? In psychology, this is called cognitive distortion. When we perceive something as tiring and keep repeating it, our brain actually believes that we are tired. So what should we do? It's very simple. Just practice changing your thoughts to positive ones. For example, instead of saying, oh, I'm so tired today, try saying, I need to take a break now. I'll feel better after a short rest. Or, I'm tired, but after I listen to this lecture, I'll feel energized. That's what I tell myself every morning when I wake up. I'm going to have an energetic and happy day today. It felt awkward at first, but as I kept going, it really did happen. If you are stuck in a swamp of negative thinking, a psychological method called cognitive behavioral therapy can be of great help. This treatment systematically identifies and modifies negative thinking and behavior patterns related to fatigue, helping you acquire more positive coping skills. We can control our brains better than we think. Your brain is ready to move the way you think. It'll be amazing if you try it. A positive mindset can help you recover from fatigue much faster. The third healing method, it is mindfulness meditation. When you think of meditation, it seems like something difficult and something you have to do at a quiet tempo, I thought. So too at first. However, mindfulness meditation is a healing method that anyone can easily do in their daily lives. I'll start with the most basic breathing meditation. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus only on your breathing. Listen to the sound of your own. Breathing as you inhale and exhale. And focus on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. At first, all sorts of random thoughts will come to mind. What should I eat for dinner tonight? I have to prepare for a presentation tomorrow. It's okay. When distracting thoughts arise, just look at them and practice, returning quietly to your breathing. I often do this breathing meditation when I'm stressed
sleep at night.
After just 5 minutes, I feel my mind clearing
And my heart
up, calming down. Another method is the body scan meditation. It is about releasing tension by concentrating your consciousness on each part of your body from head to toe. Oh, my shoulders are a little tense. Oh, my feet are cool. You can relax the tension by feeling the sensations in your body. Mindfulness meditation is very effective in reducing stress, relieving anxiety, and achieving psychological stability through the practice of focusing on the present moment and noticing your thoughts and feelings as they are. Give me time to stop my head, full of complicated thoughts, and focus on myself. Meditation is like pressing your inner relaxation button. If you practice consistently, it will also be of great help in increasing your psychological resilience. The fourth healing method is regular lifestyle habits. Hey, isn't that too obvious? You might say, this obvious thing is the hardest. And also the most important. Especially during the changing seasons, our body's biological rhythm can easily become unbalanced, so we need to live a more regular life. I had a really hard time waking up early in the morning, so I started by going to bed early the night before and putting my smartphone away. Then, strangely enough, I felt much more refreshed in the morning. Try going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time. Rather than sleeping in on the weekend, waking up at a similar time as during the week and doing light activities is much more helpful for maintaining your biological rhythm. Sufficient sleep is essential for strengthening immunity and recovering the body, which is the most basic prerequisite for relieving fatigue. And you can't forget regular meals either. Don't skip meals because you're busy. Eat a balanced diet to get the nutrients your body needs and keep your blood sugar levels stable. A diet rich in proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals is important. Lastly, regular exercise. You don't necessarily have to go to the gym and get a personal trainer or do any fancy exercises. Just taking a short walk during your lunch break, doing some light stretching, or yoga at home is enough. When I stay up all night, preparing for a lecture and I'm really tired, I force myself to go outside and walk for about 15 minutes. This is a great way to relieve fatigue. When you move, endorphins are secreted, which makes you feel good, and blood circulation improves, so fatigue is relieved much faster. These 3 things, enough sleep, regular meals, and proper exercise, they are really important. Do you find it difficult to keep? Then start with small things one by one. Starting today, go to bed exactly 10 minutes earlier. This is how you start. Consistency creates miracles. The long-awaited 5th and final healing method is immersing yourself in an enjoyable activity. Guys, when you are tired and exhausted, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? I don't want to do anything, right? But strangely enough, when we do something we like, we forget about fatigue and become absorbed in it. And that moment of immersion gives us tremendous energy. When I was so busy and tired, I sometimes forgot about my hobbies. Then my stress built up, and my fatigue got worse. I started drawing my favorite pictures again, chatting with my friends, dancing to my favorite music. And as if by magic, I felt all my fatigue disappear. Don't think, hey, where do I have time for that? Even a very short time is okay. What do you really like? Reading a book? Watching a movie? Cooking a delicious meal? Walking the dog? Chatting with friends? Don't hesitate. The moment you immerse yourself in that activity, your brain will feel pleasure and satisfaction. Stress hormones will decrease and happy hormones will be released. This is what psychology calls emotional regulation. There are many research results that show that when we are happy, and we feel less stressed. Our immune system is stronger. Investing time in something that gives you pleasure is never a waste. Rather, it will be the strongest motivation to get
When
me
I
up
am
again.
tired.
Fall is a particularly emotional season, so take the time to indulge in your favorite activities. Your body and mind will heal themselves. If you have trouble finding enjoyable activities on your own, social support from family or friends can also be a big help. Just having someone with whom you can share your difficulties can provide psychological stability. If necessary, it is also a good idea to seek professional help. Now, the best 5 healing methods to
When
look
you're
at
tired that I've told you today.
Sunlight shower, changing your thinking habits,
Regular
mindfulness
lifestyle
meditation,
habits.
and immersing yourself in enjoyable activities. All of these methods are not just for mood changes, but are methods that effectively relieve fatigue and restore vitality in our body and mind based on scientific and psychological evidence. If you have been struggling with the fatigue that has built up
And the
throughout
chronic
the
fatigue
summer that comes like an uninvited guest during the changing of seasons, why not try practicing these 5 methods one by one starting today? Of course, these methods may not solve everything. If you are so tired that it is difficult to carry out daily life, or if you suffer from chronic fatigue that does not recover after several days, you need to visit a hospital to check for underlying
Such as
diseases,
diabetes.
thyroid disease,
Don't forget
or
to talk to your
anemia,
doctor.
as certain medications can also cause fatigue.
You're precious.
Your healthy body and mind will enrich your life. I sincerely hope that the knowledge I have shared with you today
Will be
a small light in your life. Whenever you feel tired, take care of yourself by recalling the contents of today's lecture. If you think my lecture today was a small comfort and hope to your tired body and mind, please subscribe and like and leave many comments. I sincerely hope that your life will always be filled with happiness and energy. And I will see you again next time. Thank you. Hello.